So you already know how to make this benchmark of 0, 45, which is halfway between, and 90. It's important to be able to make this really easily. So you might have to practice a few more times, just drawing the perfect L, putting in 0, putting in 90, and then finding what's halfway between here, so it's about here, and drawing a line to the corner, and that's 45 degrees. So once you can do that, we're going to actually estimate some angles. So I'm going to put this angle here, like this. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to take this angle and put, this benchmark on top. So what I'm going to do, let me clear that, is I'm going to choose which is going to be the bottom line, the 0 line. So I'm going to say this line right here is the 0. Okay? So that's 0. And from that, I have to make that L, the perfect L. So I'm going to go straight down like this. Yeah, that's a perfect L. So this is 90 degrees up here. Then I have to find where halfway between the 0 and the 90 are. So it's about there halfway. I draw my line to the corner, and this is 45 degrees. So there's my benchmark. My benchmark is drawn over top of my real angle that I'm trying to estimate. Now, I'm going to change this to red. If this is 0 here, and this is 45, what would this be right here? What would this be? So, well, I could probably, if this is 45, maybe this is 35, maybe 25. So it could be around 25 here maybe, 10, maybe 20, 30, 40. Might even more like, so this would probably be like 10, maybe 20 there. You might go 30 here, 40 here, and then 45. So around 20 degrees, maybe between 20 and 25. So you can see how using this, the blue, this benchmark of helped us figure out that this angle is probably around 20 degrees. Let's do another one. I'm going to draw an angle like this. I'm going to put my benchmark on top. I have to decide which is the 0 line. Where's it starting from, this angle? So I'm going to say this line here is the 0 line. I'm going to put 0 degrees there. Then I have to make the perfect L, and this is hard. You have to, because sometimes these angles are rotated, and you have to turn the paper or screen around. This isn't too bad here. I'm going to draw my straight line down. Oh, that's not that straight. Yeah, pretty close to make my perfect L. And if you're really confused, having difficulty, you can use a piece of paper and use the corner of a piece of paper and put that over top. So let me just show you what I mean. Let me get a shape here. Okay, here. Now, I'm going to try to move that shape. Just a second. Is it going to let me move it? There we go. Okay, let me get rid of this down. It's sticky. It's being sticky. There we go. I'm going to move that down to this corner. This would be the corner right down here, this bottom corner should be, I put that right on top. So I drew mine a little off. You can see here that I actually drew mine. I'm going to erase this. My isn't quite 90. So really it should go along the bottom of that square and then right up the side of that square like that. That's the perfect 90 degrees. So I can tap on this, if I can get it. And now it's kind of attached there to it. I'm just going to leave it there for now. But I have my perfect 90 degrees there now. So you can do the same thing I just did, but use a piece of paper and the corner of a piece of paper to help figure out exactly where this perfect 90 degrees is, the perfect 90 degrees, okay? Now, I've got my 90 degrees. I'm going to mark that in. 90 degrees is there, 0's here, and halfway would be 45 degrees. Perfect. Now, how big is this angle? It started here at 0, and it rotated, it went past 45, and it kept going, and it stopped here. It didn't quite get to 90. So it's less than 90, didn't quite get that far, but more than 45. 45 is way down here. So this here, I'd probably say, if that's 45 and this is 90, it'd be like 80 something, maybe 82 or something like that. Or 80, even closer to 85, but somewhere in the 80s. Let's just say 82 degrees. So you can see how using these benchmarks of 0, 45, and 90 can help you estimate how much an angle has turned. So now you're going to do some of that on your own on the worksheet.